Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
To your 2000 Class 2A state champion, Westview.
Trophy being presented. A very proud group of Westview Warriors.
Charlie to Josh Osteller. For three, and he hits. Kent crosses the timeline, drives it toward the bucket. Easy shot underneath. Hales with him way out front. He'll drive it. He'll put it up from 15. Got it! And the Warriors win! Westview wins it!
Westview Warrior Basketball is streaming live at laguanamedia.com. Today's game is brought to you by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and Laguana. Silver sponsors are Rieksekker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Auto Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. And now, out to the game!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to exciting Westview Warrior Basketball of laguanamedia.com. This is Jerry Hosteller along with Dan Byler, and tonight we're back at Westview High School, and it seems like forever since we've had a basketball game. It's been 12 days, and tonight it's the Wawasee Warriors and the Westview Warriors, a battle of the Warriors going on this evening. Westview with an 18-1 record. coming off a win against West Noble 12 days ago, right here at Westview, 68-45. And Warriors are 8-1 in the Northeast Corner Conference, although this game isn't a conference game, of course. Wawasee, on the other hand, is only 5-13 this year. They did defeat Goshen in a big win for them in a conference matchup, the Northern Lakes Conference matchup with the Goshen Redhawks, as they defeated them 51-48 last Saturday evening in overtime. So a big win for John Everingham in his second year at the helm of the Wawasee Warriors. And I'll be back to talk to head coach Rob Yoder of the Westview Warriors right after this 30-second timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
We're back at Westview High School with head basketball coach Rob Yoder of the Westview Warriors. And Rob, it's been a while since you've played, but can you remember back to the West Noble game? I guess that was our last game. Seems like it's been a long time ago, 12 days ago. Let's go through some of the highlights of that game.
Well, I thought that our kids were focused and we played hard. And I think that we did a good job limiting their best scores. So our defensively, I thought that we gave ourselves a chance. And then on the offensive end, we just had a lot of guys make a lot of plays and survived a little bit nick and foul trouble, if I remember right. And were able to get around and through that. And, we're happy for the win. And you're right, it's been a long time ago, and a lot of these, we've had so many games in December or late December through January. It was like we were talking every other day, just about, or every day it seemed like for a while. But it's been a while, and hopefully we've at least got rested, and that we have improved in some areas through practice, that we can come out and be sharp tonight.
Well, you play another NLC team tonight in the Wawasee Warriors. It looks like having a rebuilding type year. Haven't won that many games. What do you look for from Wawasee this year?
Well, they're coming off a really good win against Goshen, so that was a really good win for them. Goshen's a very good team, and so I think that they'll be patient with their possessions. I think they have various ways that they spread the floor and take time off the clock and have the ball for long periods of time. So that's one thing that you would expect to see from them. I think that Coleman will play a lot of one-on-one. I think they got a lot of people on the perimeter that are willing to shoot it. So they spread you out, have the ball for a long time, and if you don't defend really well, they can break you down and then hit from the perimeter, and they get them three at a time. And if they just had the ball for 2 or 3 minutes, it's not a good spot to be in. So we got to be really sharp defensively. I would expect they would probably play some man-to-man, maybe some 3-2 zone. They play both, and we'll just have to see what they come with up on the defensive end.
Okay, we're getting down to sectionals right around the corner now. Mm-hmm. You've got to be pretty happy with the way your team has performed this year. I was doing some math this afternoon, and when I was doing my homework, and you've got, like, the games that you've won, you have a 19.4 margin of victory. Are you happy with pretty much everything that's where your team is right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think the season is just about improving and making whatever your team believes in, making those fundamentals habits, and I think that we're getting pretty close. And our goal is obviously be the best we can be at the end of the year. No matter how hard you work, you're just not going to play your best game in November, and you shouldn't. And so I think that we're improving. I think that we're as healthy as we've been for a long time. Mima is going through workouts again. He's been out since the East Noble game, so we're very close to having him back. And I think that our team plays together really well. I think we're a good passing team, makes us fun to watch, but creates scoring opportunities for a lot of people. And if you look at our team, the number of different people on a given night that have big scoring games for us, really is probably a testament to how well we pass the ball. And we have a lot of various guys that have big number of assists from game to game too. So defense can be determined to take away an aspect or two of a team on the offensive end, but it's hard to take away everything. So I think we've improved from last year in our ability to take advantage of what the defense gives us.
Okay, yeah, we've noticed over the course of the season that a lot of the teams that had scouted us early when Charlie was scoring a bunch of points, they were keying on Charlie, but then we found Elijah, and now Rensberger has stepped up and scored. So we've gotten more than a one-dimensional team.
Yeah, I think that, and Josh has had big scoring games as well for us. Josh had good scoring games, and Sam, Kenton, and Jeremiah were very steady offensive players for us too, that have made shots and been able to get the ball to the rim, especially in Kenton's case. So I think that we're a difficult team to defend, and we got to continue to improve and execute together on the offensive end, because at this they don't want him having heavy contact yet. Right, yeah. And so, but there's a good chance, I believe, on Monday that he will be cleared for contact at that point. So he's having good workouts actually right now, and he can do he does a lot of the things the team does, but when it comes to full contact, he's not hitting. They don't want him getting hit too hard yet.
I can understand that. So is there a certain amount of contact practices that he has to go through according to IHSAA before he can play?
There's a certain number of practices he has to go through, and he's I don't think that is not going to be an issue for him. Yeah. He's got a substantial number in already to this point, and his conditioning is coming along really well, and his shooting is fine, his ball handling, all those things he can perform them without a hitch or without a flaw. So I think right now we're just kind of in a waiting game until the doctor says, okay, he can get hit, and then he can run off next screen.
Yeah, there you go. So in addition to, is there anybody else that's injured at this point? I mean, the only unfortunate incident was the one with Jeremiah, but everybody else seems to be healthy this year.
Yeah, we got just a couple of very minor nicks and stuff, but for this point in the season, once we get Jeremiah back, we feel like we're in pretty good shape.
All right, I'm sure you're glad to get back on the hardwood tonight playing against some competition.
We're anxious to play.
All right, good luck tonight, Rob.
Thank you.
That was Rob Yoder, head basketball coach of Westview. We'll be back with more from Westview High School as we await the Battle of the Warriors tonight, right after this 60-second timeout.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
And we're back at Westview. Both teams out on the hardwood. The Wawasee Warriors off to our left and the Westview Warriors off to our right. So the Battle of the Warriors again tonight, Dan. I was a little surprised when I was looking at this, the information about the game this afternoon, that Wawasee actually has a 2-game lead on us in the series. They're 16-4.
Okay, well, I'm guessing some of those, back when I was in high school, I just remember they were always tough. So I wonder if that's something we've been trying to dig our way out of a hole for a while. I don't know.
Could be, yeah. Well, being in a larger high school and in that Northern Lakes Conference as well, they have a bigger pool to draw from and so on. So I guess it shouldn't totally surprise me that a lot of these games this year, it's amazing on the other side too, is that we have dominated a lot of the
We have this year, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, earlier this evening, the junior varsity, Westview Junior Varsity, picked up another win. Early on, it was really tight. We were down by 3 at the end of the first quarter, and then we outscored Wawasee 19-2 in the second period, including we scored the first 14 points in that second period, including, I think, Drew Litweiler scored 9 in a row for us at one point there. So it was really Drew's night tonight. The only points Wawasee scored in the second period was a couple free throws. So we had a big lead, 31-17 at the end of the first half. But then we were even, 11-11 in the third period, and then actually got outscored by 7 in the fourth period, but still ended up winning by 8. Final score there, 55-48. Drew Litweiler with 22, Blake Egley 13, and Tim Brandenberger with 10 tonight to lead the Warriors.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if we have a similar score in this game. The Wawasee Warriors have only averaged 36.3 points offensively and given up 44.2. They like to slow it down, so I'd be amazed if we score over 50 points in that next game, but we'll see.
Yep.
Time for our national anthem, being sung by Hannah Mast. And as usual, a very nice rendition of our national anthem, this time by Hannah Mast. A lot of good singing talent here at Westview. And Dan, while I have a chance, I want to congratulate you and your children on their academic honors before tonight's ball game. That's important also, in addition to the sport. So it's kind of nice to see those kids honored that achieved academic honors.
Yeah, it's nice when we have to split up because we have 2 of them out there.
That's right. That is nice. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. Caden Wegener, number 10. He's a 5'8 senior. He'll be at one of the guards. They have a lot of guards. Jarius Boyer, a 6'1 senior, will be at another guard, number 20. And at forward, at one of the forwards will be Jacob Hand, a 6'1 senior, wears number 22. At another forward will be Aaron Evans, a 5'11 senior, wearing number 30. Rounding out their starting lineup will be Trayvon Coleman, a 6'2 senior. And now for the Warriors, no changes. And our lineup tonight will be Charlie Yoder, number 5, a 6'4 sophomore, starting for the Warriors. Kenton Weaver, wears number 11, a 5'9 senior. And another guard will be Elijah Hales, a 6'4 junior. He is the team's second leading scorer, coming in with a 13.4 point per game average. Sam Sharp, a 6'2 senior. He'll be at a forward. And rounding out the Warriors starting lineup will be Nick Runsberger, 6'5 junior. Nick has really bolstered that point per game average in the last few contests. He's right behind Elijah Hales at number 3 in the scoring average with 13.3 points per game. And our scoring leader with 16.8 points per game is Charlie Yoder. As you can hear, Dan's got the crowd up on their feet cheering as we get set for a Tuesday night basketball game in Emma, Indiana at Westview High School. Good to have you aboard. Elijah Hales will be jumping up against a much shorter Jacob Hand, and the tip is easily controlled by the Westview Warriors. Kenton Weaver gets it to Elijah Hales, and we're underway. Charlie Yoder, Rensberger now. He'll swing it over to Hales, now down on the baseline to Charlie Yoder, now to Sharp. Kenton Weaver, top of the circle. He'll bounce pass now into the corner to Sharp, right back to Rensberger. He'll hand it off to Charlie Yoder. Half a minute gone in this ball game. Westview showing some patience on offense. Wawasee's opened up in a man-to-man.
Daring Sam Sharp to shoot there.
Sam took an extra step as he made his move toward the basket. A good move, but traveled. So it'll be a turnover on the Warrior, or the Westview team. I guess I'll call them Westview and Wawasee.
Yeah, might have to tonight.
In the corner goes to Boyer. He'll swing it back out front to Wegener. Now back in the corner right side. Boyer's shot is going to be short, tipped into the hands of Charlie Yoder, and back come the Warriors. Charlie gets to Rensberger, left side to Weaver. Weaver to Rensberger. He'll drive it toward the basket. Pick up his dribble, hit Charlie coming across the lane. He'll put up a shot from about 12 and got it.
Says thank you very much. I'll take that shot.
Nice little fall away jumper from Charlie off the baseline, and the Warriors on the board first. Wegener looking for help, and it's intercepted by Kenton Weaver as he tried to get the pass to Jarris Boyer. Weaver all the way back, gives off the Sharp, left open. He'll put it up and score.
I think he had to take that one. If they're going to leave him wide open, he's got to shoot it. Otherwise, they're just going to not guard him at all.
Yeah, they were way off from him. The ball is Wegener. Tipped away, Elijah Hales.
Looks like they're counting on passing over the top a lot.
Yeah, they
get our arms in there.
They have it way outside. Yeah, you're right. They're trying to get it down low on a baseline. Jacob Hand with it out front for Wawasee. Tries to drive on Charlie. Charlie with those long arms knocked it away, but regaining possession as Wawasee. Coleman now has it. He'll put it up strong off the glass and scores.
Elijah got a piece of that, and he still pushed it in there.
He's a big, strong guy. Rensberger, Charlie again, follow-away jumper. This time it's short. Picked up by Jacob Hand, and he's going to take it coast to coast, but he travels. Lost control. Good defense by the Warriors, and he ended up traveling.
I'm not sure if somebody poked it loose or if he just lost it.
You know, he was going into traffic there, so yeah, it could have gone either way. Westview up by 2, 4-2 with 5 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hales takes it left side. He'll hit Rensberger inside. Now to Sharp. Sharp to Kenton Weaver. Back to Rensberger, high post, right side. Now he'll give off to Weaver across the other post. No good on the shot. Rebound is pulled down by Jarris Boyer. They get it to Wegener, and now out front it'll come to Boyer. Boyer tries to drive on Rensberger. Gets it out of trouble out front to Wegener.
Well, they certainly are spreading it out.
Actually, Bennett Hofer is checked into the ball game. Number 14. Driving is Boyer, and he is fouled.
It's going to be called on Nick. I assumed it was him, but see, Kenton was chasing him there too. So Josh and Dennis getting set to check in after the first shot.
Jarris Boyer, a 6'1" senior at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. First shot's no good, and he'll get one more.
Sam and Kenton coming out. Normal first rotation there for Coach Yoder. Actually, I guess normal only rotation.
Yeah, I think so.
Once Jeremiah comes back, though.
Yeah, there'll be a little bit.
One thing, good thing that's come out of that, Dennis has gotten some playing time, so hopefully we'll have 8 getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a good, good experience because we might need him down the stretch. Yoder. We've got some talent on that bench too. Blake is a great shooter, and Drew, everybody knows what he can do. Tipped around, no good, and Wawasee pulls it off the glass. Pass outside, it's in control of Jarris Boyer with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. He stops up, gives it off to Evans. Aaron Evans now back out front. It'll come to Boyer. Wawasee loves to slow it down. Boyer drives. He's going to force it up off the glass and scores.
Spread out like that, it's awfully hard to help.
That's a little, it'll take a little bit of getting used to for the Warriors. Josh Ostetler out front, gives off to Rensberger. Rensberger hits Dennis Winger at the free throw line, just beyond, and he hits. Nice little jump shot by Dennis there to give Westview a 6-5 lead. Oh, pass underneath, hits the bottom of the backboard and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that was a rocket pass to one of his teammates, but it hit the backboard.
Yeah, I thought that was headed out of bounds, but it clipped the bottom of the backboard and then deflected out of bounds. Westview by 1, 6-5, just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Josh Ostetler hands it off to Elijah, fakes, can't get the shot, bounces it down low to Charlie. Good left-handed hook shot's no good. Now we have a tie-up. Josh Ostetler hustling in there, tied up Trayvon Coleman. It'll be Wawasee's ball on the alternating possession.
And Trayvon definitely had that rebound, and Josh just said, I'll help you hold it.
Inbound pass comes to Aaron Evans. He'll get it right back to Jacob Hand. Down the corner, long three-pointer's good by Bennett Hofert. He's only 5'7", but he was left wide open that time. Inside the paint, Charlie again, this time hits off the back of the iron, no good, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wawasee, it'll be Westview ball.
Need that little hook there to fall for him twice. Now he's hit the back of the rim with that.
Charlie will inbound. He'll get it out front to Dennis Wingard. That'll come to Hales. He'll cross-court it to Dennis. Once again, he's open and he hits.
Almost looks like we're purposely getting it to the guys that they aren't guarding.
Well, why not? They could all shoot. Ball through the hands on a pass by Aaron Evans, intended for Hofert again in that same location where he hit the three, and it goes through his hands and out of bounds.
Coach is telling him he's only 5'7".
Yeah. Their coach is John Everingham, a graduate of Goshen High School. Can't believe he's in his 10th year as a coach, high school coach. Second year at Wawasee. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound by Hales. He'll get it to Charlie Yoder. Fall-away jumpers, no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped around into the hands of Hales. Elijah drives it into the lane, and he's fouled on a bump. That's going to go against Bennett Hofert.
That'll be the first on them.
One team foul each, is that right?
Yeah, Rensberger has one.
Josh Ostetler inside to Charlie. Now to Rensberger. Fakes a shot. Now he'll take it and he hits it.
I think almost all of our shots have come from about 10 or 12 feet out.
Pretty high percentage shots. And some of them haven't really been contested that much. Now that one was a little bit, but Dennis Winger, they left him open. Shot from the corners, no good by Boyer. Here come the Warriors, leading by 2, or Westview leading by 2. Josh Hosteller,
that was a tough shot.
That's what you call stepping up, or yeah, what's it? I can't think of the term now. They got that shooting position and got the shot off right away. Boyer. Is that Coleman that hit that shot?
Yeah, Coleman hit the shot underneath then, yeah.
Spotting up is what you call that, but Josh, yeah, beautiful twisting shot from the baseline. 12-10 Westview, 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, and we're going to go for the last shot. Hales with it out front. Under 10, we'll start the offense now. Backdoor attempt, but Wawasee cut it off. Back comes Hofert. He'll put the shot up at the buzzer, hits the rim, that falls out, no good. And we played 8 minutes now from Westview in this Battle of the Warriors. It's Westview leading it by 2, 12-10 over Wawasee. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
12-10 after 1 here at Westview. Westview with the lead.
Oh, Dennis is open underneath.
Couldn't quite get it to him on time, but yeah.
I don't think Elijah saw him.
He got the pass over to Josh, and Josh knew he was open, tried to get it to him, but by that time it's too late. Deflected, and Westview will inbound it. Inbounding will be Hales.
Better get it in.
Yeah, finally to Dennis. Inside to Rensberger. Fakes a shot. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound Josh Hostetler. Back to Hales out front. Out of Josh. He'll hit Charlie on the baseline left side. Dennis Winger. Now underneath. Hales has it knocked away and picked up on the deflection by Hofert. Passes it up on a fast break, and the shot is up off the glass and good by Jacob Hand, his first 2 of the night. We're all tied up at a dozen. 7:15 to go in the first half. Rensberger gets it to Dennis. They're still leaving him open on that baseline.
Yeah, and Charlie was left open too.
Rensberger. On to Dennis. He'll get it to Josh. Josh will take a quick jumper from the free throw line. No good. Good battle in there, but boy, that Bennett Hofert, he's a little guy, but he's got quick hands. He grabbed that basketball. He controls out front. He'll get the bounce pass now to Boyer. Boyer drives on Rensberger all the way to the hoop again, puts it up and scores. Hales all the way down his bump, throws it up toward the basket. Hits off the side of the glass, and now he'll go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
It's going to be called on Evans, his first second on Wawasee.
Wawasee with the 2-point lead. Elijah Hales will try to do something about that here. Swishes his first, he'll get one more.
That's his first point, yeah.
80% free throw shooter. Second shot up and good. Team as a whole shoots 77.6% from the free throw line. Here comes Wawasee with the ball is Hand. They'll swing it out front now to come to Wegener. And he throws it out of bounds. Was it deflected?
Yeah, Elijah got his hand on it. Kenton getting set to check back in, coming in for Nick.
Well, we got some height in there.
Yeah. A little more speed.
Yeah.
That shifts Elijah over onto Trayvon Coleman.
Jacob Hand with it out front. He'll get it to Wegener. Now to Hofert. Hofert bounce passes it down low to Coleman. Coleman, we have an offensive foul as Coleman did lower that shoulder. They didn't call him on the first one, but then the second time they did.
Don't think Wawasee coach was arguing that. He was just like, doggone it.
Yeah, he was a little bit upset.
He's upset with his player, not with the call, I don't think.
Right. Josh Osteller gets it to Hales. Hales will bring it back out front to Dennis Wingard. Dennis will get it to Weaver. Hales, now Charlie Yoder. They'll swing it around. All the way back to Dennis right side, now to Hales. Hales with a fall-away jumper off the back of the iron, no good. Good offensive rebound by Dennis Wingard. Throws it out front. Weaver picks it up, gives it to Charlie, back to Weaver. Kenton looking for help, puts it on the floor once and then gives off to Wingard. Josh Ostetler down low to Charlie Yoder. Tries to make the move. Gets a pass to Weaver. Now to Dennis, left open again. His shot is good.
Dennis is liking this, I think.
Yeah, I think so. 3 for 3 from the field.
No, he missed his first attempt earlier, but
oh, okay.
But he's 3 of 4.
I put those out of my mind, I guess. The misses. Hand in the corner again to Hofert for 3. In and out this time. Rebound Dennis Wingard. Hales to Weaver. Weaver feeds Charlie cutting into the lane. Then he'll give it off to Wingard. Weaver. Back to Josh Ostetler now to Dennis. He's left open again. Take the shot. Charlie has it. He'll give it to Dennis. Dennis drives. Now put it up from 10. Got it. 15. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, he's going to kill him. They're going to have to start coming out on him. They're just daring him to shoot.
And I'm sure this has happened before where the teams are saying, where did he come from? You know, it's like, no matter who we put out there, they can score. Boyer, he'll get it to Wegener. Now to Hand, back in the corner to go to Boyer. And Boyer is tripped up. It's going to be a foul on Elijah Hales.
Poked the ball loose from behind. The referee was right there, said he got a piece of the arm. Picks up his first, team second.
3:50 to go in a half.
Ryan Eddington, a 6'1" senior, checking in for Wawasee, coming in for Boyer.
Inbound pass from Wegener comes in to Hofert and then right back to Wegener. Hofert with it again. The big guy Coleman drives it this time, puts it up off the glass and scores. I can see where he could be a major presence inside. He's strong, not that tall, but can really muscle his way in. Josh Ostetler drives it, gives off to Weaver. Kenton brings it out front on the pass to Hales. Hales back to Weaver. Now we have a timeout. It's going to be called by Coach Yoder. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Our score, Westview 18, Wawasee 16, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area.
And we're back after the timeout. Weaver to Charlie Yoder, right back to Weaver. And what are we going to do? They're going to call him for traveling? I don't know about that.
I don't know either.
Nonetheless, it's a turnover on Westview, and Wawasee will be inbounding underneath the Westview basket. Jacob Hand will bring it up. Charlie Yoder applying some token pressure. They're going to try to trap. We'll get it to Evans out front now. It'll come back to Wegener to Hand. Hand in the corner to Evans. Evans has it deflected, stolen away, and now we have a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Wawasee.
It's going to go on Wegener. Picks up his first, team's fourth. If they keep doing those long passes over the top, we're going to start tipping more and more of them, I think.
Yeah, we're anticipating those now.
It seems pretty dangerous practice.
It does.
Ooh, Charlie fell down there.
It looked like his shoe caught. There's a jumper, and it's off the mark. No good. Rebound, Wegener. Quickly up court. They'll get it underneath the Hand. He'll put it up. Have it nicely blocked by Hales from behind, and he ends up with the basketball. Charlie Yoder. Charlie will put up a 15-footer. Short. Rebound, Hofert. Hofert gets it to Boyer. Boyer out front to Wegener. He'll try to drive on Josh Hostetler. Gives it to Hofert. Inside pass will come to Hand. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Charlie Yoder. Charlie gives it to Kenton Weaver. Out of Dennis Wingard. Dennis was left open again. Passed up the shot, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Charlie.
That's what I thought. Our third turnover this quarter. Nick getting set to come back in, comes in for Dennis.
Good hand for Dennis. 8 points off the bench. 18-16, Westview by 2. Wawasee a chance to tie or take the lead. Minute 40 to go in the first half. Hofert double teamed, and a timeout's called by Coach Everingham. It'll be a 30-second timeout with a minute and 36 seconds to go in the half. We'll be back in a half a minute.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
And we're back, ready to resume action after the timeout called by Wawasee to prevent a 5-second call.
You mentioned that Dennis Wingard's leading us with 8 points. He actually has as many points as the next 4 top scorers for us. We have 5 guys with 2 points apiece, and he has 8.
Nice. We are spreading it out pretty well otherwise. Hofert drives the baseline. Good job by Hales to save it in bounds even after making the steal. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Wawasee as Charlie tried to go up for the shot and had it stripped away. But an excellent save by
well, Hales saved it, and then
Elijah.
Rensberger spun with it. And
Yeah.
that was a nice
series of action there. Shot is no good. Won't fall for Elijah. And here comes Wawasee. With the ball is Wegener out front. Nearing the 1 minute mark to go in the first half. Jacob Hand with it. Charlie Yoder on him. He'll get the ball to Boyer. Out of Hofert into the hand of Hand. Hands of Hand, and we have a whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Westview.
I think it's going to be on Charlie. Said he swiped him across the arm, so that'd be his team's third.
54.9 seconds to go in the first quarter, or first half. Caden Wegner will bring it in for Wawasee. They get it all the way out front to Jacob Hand. And now he'll get it to Evans. Long cross-court pass comes to Wegner. Now they go to the other side to Evans. He drives, puts it up off the glass, scores, and he's fouled.
And that's going to be called on Nick. Don't know if he was quite in position, but he was straight up. So Dennis Wingard coming right back in for him, I assume.
Trying to keep him from getting that third foul.
Yeah.
41.9 seconds to go now in the first half. Boyer will try to complete the three-point play, and he does. That gives Wawasee a 1-point lead at 19-18. Weaver with the ball. As I mentioned, Wawasee coming off a big win against Goshen. That was at Wawasee on last Saturday night. 51-48, they defeated the Red Hawks in overtime. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Westview will be content to take the last shot here. Hales with it. 8 seconds to go. So now we'll run the play. Yoder inside. Dennis turnaround jumper. Go! Won't go. Man. Thought that was going to go through. That'll do it for the first half of basketball here in the Battle of the Warriors. 19-18. Wawasee goes to their locker room with the slimmest of margins of leads by 1. 19-18. Dan will be back with halftime scoring and stats right after this 2-minute timeout.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com. Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Back here at Westview High School, the dance team out there performing for the crowd. Taking a look at halftime stats, Westview down by 1 at halftime, 19-18. There were 6 lead changes and 5 ties in that first half. Sort of been back and forth pretty much the whole way. Westview has led for a good part of the second quarter and then sort of stopped scoring, and then Wawasee took over and took the lead to go into halftime. Westview up 12-10 at the end of one, outscored 6-9 in the second period. So as we said, that makes it 18-19 at halftime. The Wawasee Warriors are being led by Jarius Boyer, starting guard, 6'1". He has 8 points. He's got that on 3 regular buckets, and he was 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 points for Trayvon Coleman, playing big man inside, and he's 3 for 3 in there. 6 points for him. 3 points for Bennett Hofert. He had a 3-pointer in the first quarter, and then 2 points for Jacob Hand, also a starter, 6'1" senior, 1 of 2 from the regular inside the arc. Westview being led, as we mentioned earlier, by Dennis Wingard, 5'11" junior. He's got 8 points, and then there's 5 other players with 2 points apiece, and that would be Charlie Yoder, Elijah Hales, Josh Hostetler, Sam Sharp, and Nick Rensberger, each with 2 points. They all got them on buckets, except for Hales got his from the free throw line. Westview is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Wawasee is 2 of 3. One huge difference between the two teams, we've pulled down 6 offensive boards and 4 defensive. Wawasee's pulled down 8 boards, all defensive. They don't have a single offensive board, and they have not shot very often at all. They've only taken 14 shots. However, they made 7 of 10 inside the arc, so they're shooting 70% there, and 1 of 4 outside the arc, 25% there. So overall, 57% that they're shooting, taking only 14 shots. We've taken 23 shots. We have not even attempted a 3-pointer yet, and we've made 8 of those 23, so just a tick over 35%, or just a tick under 35%. So we're getting a lot more shots, but we're just not getting nearly as many to fall. 5 turnovers on Westview in the first half, 6 on Wawasee. So I don't know. They're still just daring the other guys to shoot, and I think you're just going to have to keep going after them with those shots.
Well, what's got to happen is we either have to get our main scorers released where they can take some shots, or Dennis is going to have to continue what he's been doing in shooting and hitting most of his baskets where he's left open, but still he and Kenton have been passing up a lot of opportunities where they have been open. So
right,
and they're going to give us those shots.
Kenton's only taken 1 shot. He's had a couple opportunities to shoot as well. So yeah, so actually, yeah, most of the shots, Dennis missed 2, but he is 4 of 6 from the field, 66 or 67%. Charlie's struggling a bit. He's only made 1, and he's put up 7 attempts. Elijah's 0 for 3. Josh 1 for 2. Sam's 1 for 1, and Rensberger 1 for 2. So our normal shooters are having a little trouble getting the ball to go in.
Well, their defense has been pretty effective so far.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I guess I would say that probably Wawasee's if they see those numbers, they're going to be pretty content with what they've got.
Definitely.
That's what they're wanting. And it is a very low-scoring game, only 19-18 at halftime.
Right, and that's exactly where Wawasee wants it. So we'll see if we can get them, the Wawasee team, to play into our hands in that second half and turn things around a little bit. So we'll be back. Are you done with your stats, or you want to point out?
I'm looking at what Ryan Yoder just brought out, his stats. He shows that we have 10 rebounds, but he's got them split a little different. He's got 5 offensive, 5 defensive. I've got 4 defensive, 6 offensive. I always like to see how well him and I match up, because he's using the computer to do it, and I'm doing all mine on paper. So
yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it'd be easier to do it on paper, but it's whatever you get used to, I guess.
Yeah. So it looks like everything else matches up. So I guess we'll go with that.
Good ball game.
Exact same shooting percentages. 6 of 14 in the first half. First quarter, 2 of 9 in the second quarter. And yeah, they're 8 of 14 overall. So yeah, so exact same stats.
Good job.
Well, you know, when they slow the game down a little bit, it helps.
Yeah, there you go. 19-18 is our score. Wawasee leading Westview at halftime. We'll be back with more from Westview High School right after this timeout.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices. including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information. Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
And we're back at Westview High School, and while we have an opportunity, we have a couple of more games this week, and they're kind of a special broadcast. Friday night, we're going to try to do audio live and video delayed from Goshen. So there won't be a live video screencast of the game from Goshen on Friday night. And then on Saturday will be that makeup game that was postponed twice over at Prairie Heights. That will be made up on Saturday night, and that is going to be an audio-only game. There will be no live video, or there will be no delayed video for that game. So that will simply be like a radio broadcast.
Yeah, it's like the good old days, guys, when we did just audio.
That's right. And then down the road, we should be okay. We have Fremont on the road on the following Tuesday, and then Concord will be here at Westview. So we should have live streaming video for the rest of the season into the sectional.
They haven't had the sectional draw yet, have they? Or
not yet. That'll be Sunday.
This Sunday, yeah. So
that'll be interesting.
But yeah, I just realized we're almost there, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Not very far off at all. And also, while I have a chance, because I'm afraid I'm going to forget at the end of the ball game, I want to congratulate our camera person, Matthew Byler, for his academic award tonight.
That's one of the quite a few seniors there that have a cumulative GPA of 3.75 or better through 7 semesters. So that's I think that's just a tick above an A-. Between an A- and an A, a solid A is where a 3.75 is. And I was amazed at how many kids were out there.
Yes, it was very impressive. But we're very proud of our camera operator, Matthew Byler, and his academic achievements. And the good job that he's done here throughout the season behind the camera as well. Wawasee will inbound to begin the second half. Caden Wegner will inbound for Wawasee. Looks like both teams have their original starters out there, except for Dennis. Yeah.
He's in for, Dennis and Josh are both in for Kenton and Sam.
Yeah, I was looking at Wawasee. I just assumed we would, but yeah, you're right. Josh and Dennis are the differences on our side. Long three by the big guy, and it's off the mark off the front of the rim by Coleman. Quickly back the other way. Oh, nice.
Well, he caught it with one hand and put it right back up with one hand. He never bothered grabbing it with 2 hands.
That must have been something that was discussed. If we can run, let's do it. And they did that time. Good job by Westview. Hand gets the ball out front to Wegner. Right back to Hand in the corner. He's double teamed. He'll drive the baseline, give it off to Coleman. Coleman drives, has it stripped away, but right into the hands of Jacob Hand. He'll get it out front to Wegner. Wegner, after a brief pass in the corner there, gets it back. Now he'll shoot it over to Hand. Evans, and now we have a traveling violation called on Wawasee.
7th turnover for Wawasee for the game. This is really unusual, just thinking about this. I mean, when's the last time Coach didn't start back in with the starting lineup?
I mean, I've gotten in the habit of not even looking because I just assumed that we would. But Dennis Wingard, I think that's the 5 that he likes against this team tonight. Shot by Dennis, won't go. Rebound Yoder, he'll put it up, misses. Rebound Rensburg, good work by the Warriors on the offensive board.
Rensburger and Yoder were fighting for the first one.
Nick now with 6. And it's intercepted by Josh. He'll get it to Yoder and he'll put it in and be fouled.
That's what we need. Need to speed that game up a little bit.
Wegner picks up his second foul. And Charlie Yoder will go to the line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And he does.
Oh, 5 for Charlie now.
Nice little run for the Warriors here, the early going of the second half. Shot from the baseline by Hofert's no good. Rebound Josh Hostetler. Quickly up court, he'll get it to Charlie, and it's going to be whistled for double dribble. He put the ball on the floor and then picked it up, and
he caught it on the pass. I don't know. That was sort of an odd call.
Yeah.
I think that they used to be called that way, but I don't think they do anymore. Like if you dribble it to catch it.
Put it on the floor when you first catch it. Yeah, you're right. Double team again by the Warriors. They're trying to trap in the corners. Hofert, he'll get it to 30, and that's Evans. Misses. And the putback is no good by Coleman, but right back into the hands of Jacob Hand. Coleman from the baseline, misses short, and now we have contact underneath, and it's going to be a foul coming up over the back was Jairus Boyer of Wawasee, so the Warriors a chance to add to their 6-point lead.
That'll be Boyer's first, team second for the half.
Dennis Wingard inbounding, he'll get it to Elijah Hales. Hales goes right side to Josh Hostetler. Josh whips it back to Rensburger. His shot from the baseline, no good. Trying to tip it out was Dennis Wingard. I think he got whistled for the foul.
Oh, it's gonna be called on Dennis. Be his first, team's first.
5:17 to go in the third quarter. 25-19 Westview. Hand gets it across the timeline. Almost intercepted on the pass. Shot is up off the glass and good by Jairus Boyer. He has 8. Rensburger, top of the circle, goes right side to Josh. Left open and he hits.
4 for Josh now. Definitely if we speed it up, it's going to be in our favor.
Oh yeah, you can tell. 6-point lead for Westview. Coleman gets it to Hand. He'll put the shot up and score from three-point land.
That was Boyer, wasn't it?
Was it? Yes. You're right. Number 20. His first 3 of the night. Elijah Hales with it on the wing. He'll give off to Rensburger. Back to Elijah. He'll put up a 2-pointer. No good. The long rebound comes into the hands of Evans. He'll take it all the way down, put it up, missed the shot. Elijah Hales pulls down the rebound. He'll take it all the way to the hole, put it up, miss, but he's fouled, and he'll be shooting 2.
Foul's going to be called on Hand, his first, team's third. Kenton Weaver getting set to check in after the first shot by Hales here.
Elijah, 2 points from the free throw line. That's it. And now 3. Dennis out, Kenton in. Elijah at the stripe with one more. 4-point game. And now 5 as Westview takes the 5-point lead on the made free throw by Elijah Hales. Hand gets it across the timeline on the pass to Evans. He'll go to Boyer, to Coleman, back to Hand. Out of Evans. To Hand, they'll get it into the corner to Boyer. Oh, let's see, still trying to get that. There we go again. We're alert now on those passes, attempted passes. Rensburger at the free throw line. Yoder takes it down the lane and gives off to Hales. Weaver, left side of Rensberger. Now Josh Hostetler. Good feed underneath to Rensberger, and he puts it up and in.
Made his presence known that time.
He sure
7-point lead. It's our biggest of the game.
31-24. Jacob Hand across the timeline. He's double teamed, looking for help. Has it knocked away, puts it on the floor, and he'll dribble out of trouble. Whip it over to Hofert. Hofert drives the baseline, gets it out to Hand for three, and he hits. His first three tonight. 31-27. Wawasee has managed to keep it fairly close with a couple of threes here in the third quarter. Kenton Weaver's shot inside the arc is off the mark, tipped around, grabbed by Coleman of Wawasee. He'll bring it up himself and then give it to Hand way out front, right down here in front of us. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Hofert with it. And it's knocked away and stolen on the attempted pass. Josh with a breakaway layup, lays it in.
6 for Josh.
33-27, Westview.
5 count.
And a turnover on Wawasee.
So I don't know, had anybody touched it? I think the official's saying nobody touched it.
He put it down.
He put it straight down.
Yeah. Coach Everingham and referee are having a little talk about it down here. The referee was trying to explain it. I don't think he was really given a chance. Yoder to Weaver, jumper in and out. No good. Rebound, Wawasee. Minute 50 to go now in the third quarter. Westview 33-27 over Wawasee. Coleman with it. He drives and then gives off left side to Evans. He'll pull it back out front on a pass to Boyer. Boyer backs it up into the center circle. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter.
Gonna let it run it all the way down.
Now they're going. We have it trapped over there, and now we have a whistle, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Jarris Boyer as he lowered his shoulder.
No, that was Coach Yoder is calling for Kenton. Now Kenton, go, go, go. It worked out perfectly.
Yes, it did. Hales will bring it up for the Warriors. Now Westview, we'll see if they go for one here. Hales drives, gives off to Charlie Yoder. Charlie backs it out. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Charlie drives the lane and pulls it back out front. Kenton Weaver gets it to Josh Hostetler, and we'll spread it out here. Hales to Weaver to Yoder.
Oh, nobody's even guarding Weaver. He can just hold it out front. Now Boyer's coming out.
20 seconds to go in the quarter. Weaver looks over to head coach Rob Yoder for instructions. He's got to give it up here pretty soon. He gets it to Hales. Hales back to Weaver. Weaver underneath the Rensberger. He'll put it up and have it blocked away, but getting him on the hand was Coleman, and he'll pick up the foul, and it'll be a two-shot foul coming for Nick Rensberger.
Coleman picks up his second, team's fifth. Rensberger first trip to the line. He's sitting at 8 points now, so he caught up with Winger. Chance to be the leading scorer here if he hits these.
That's up and good by Rensberger. He has 9. 4.8 seconds to go.
Ties our biggest lead of the game. Wanting to make sure Trayvon doesn't pick up a third foul here in the last 4.8 seconds, I guess. Or maybe they want another long-distance shooter. I don't know.
Well, it's probably
Hofer,
the latter.
He hit a 3 earlier.
Yeah, that's true too. Combination of the two. Hand with it, gives it up. The shot is up and good by Jarris Boyer. His second 3 in the third quarter. And that cuts the Westview lead down to 5 on that last second shot. 35-30. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
35-30, Westview leading Wawasee as we begin the fourth quarter. Westview will inbound at first to begin the period. It'll be Kenton Weaver bringing it into Elijah Hales. Now Wawasee in attack mode. Ball to Josh, went through his hands, but right into Charlie Yoder. Westview looks like they're spreading it out a little bit. Elijah Hales, double team. They'll give it to Kenton. Kenton holding. Drives it, then gives off to Elijah. It's like we're going to kill some clock here. Driving is Elijah. He'll put it up, missed the shot, tipped around, grabbed by Rensberger, and the putback is good.
12 for Rensberger now.
Back up to a 7-point lead for Westview. 37-30. With about a minute gone here in the final quarter. With the ball is Boyer. Boyer gets it to Wenger. Wegner with Weaver on him. Takes it left side and pulls it back out on the pass to Coleman out front. He'll take it to Boyer. Boyer out front to Wegner. Out of hand. Inside. Pass intended for Coleman.
Yeah.
Knocked out of bounds by Westview.
Yeah, I think knocked away and our players didn't realize it was trickling across the floor there.
Inbounding is Wegner. He'll get it into Boyer. Boyer swings it back out front. Coleman with it. He'll put up a jumper and off the back of the iron hits the strap, and it'll be a turnover going to Westview.
Was that actually charted as a turnover when it hits that strap? I'm not sure.
It's considered out of bounds, so I don't know.
I guess it probably would be.
I don't know. Good question. Hales brings it across the time stripe. Gives it to Charlie Yoder. Charlie double team, gets it to Hales. Hales out front to Weaver. We're probably in the market here for a high percentage shot. Only. Charlie, there's a high percentage shot, but we had a whistle and a foul first.
That was a beautiful dish there.
That was.
Found Josh underneath, no look, just shoveled it over there. It's going to be called on Wagner, his third, team's sixth now.
Hales will inbound for Westview. He'll get it into Charlie Yoder. Charlie out front to Kenton Weaver. 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Westview with a 7-point lead at 37-30. We're kind of playing into their same type of basketball Wawasee's playing. There you go. There's a high percentage shot.
He's going to make most of those layups.
Yeah, I think so. Josh with his 8th point of the night. 39-30 now. Is that our biggest lead?
It is. 7 had been. 9. It's a new. If they play at this pace, 9 is a long ways to come back.
That's right.
Of course, they were hitting threes. They hit 3 threes in the 3rd period.
Wegner gets it to hand, right back to Wegner. Now we have a whistle and some contact underneath as Charlie, I think, was trying to battle through a screen and picked up the foul.
So that'll be his team second.
39-30 Westview. Wawasee with the ball, inbounding. Hofert checking back in as Wegner will come out. So now Wegner will inbound, or Hofert will inbound it.
Ryan Eddington coming back in as well. Boyer gets a rest.
Hofert gets his pass in. The 3 is launched. I was blocked, and that was Evans that took the shot and missed. Quickly down court. Josh Ostetler has a breakaway layup. I didn't see who that pass came from.
Elijah.
Beautiful work by the Warriors. Gone up 11 now, 41-30 with 4.5 minutes to go in the game.
If you go by time of possession, Wawasee would certainly be winning, I think. But when they can't convert on the points, we rush to the other end and score.
That's right. Hofert with it out front. Bounce passes it to Hand. Hand tries to drive it, can't find room. 3-pointer in the air, no good this time by Evans, and knocked into the hands of Weaver. Kenton trots it across the timeline. Once again, Westview will kind of spread it out. Driving, Weaver has it deflected back and into the hands of Evans as he tried to get the pass underneath. Hofert with it. They get it to Jacob Hand. 3:40 now to go in the game. Westview by 11, 41-30. Evans with it, 2 Hand, underneath to Coleman. Like he'd been in there about 6 seconds anyway. Ball knocked away, Charlie Yoder has it. Give off to Josh, his jumper is good for the baseline. 12 now for Josh.
Wawasee has not scored this quarter. We're at the 3:13 mark.
Josh and Nick Rensberger lead us in scoring with 12 each. 43-30, 13-point lead. Yeah, they're going to have to start launching here pretty soon. Jacob Hand drives it, can't find a shot there. There's a shot by Eddington off the back of the rim, no good. Charlie Yoder quickly up court. This time it's deflected away by Brennett Hofert of Wawasee.
Boyer comes back in for Wawasee. I'm guessing he was just getting one last breather before the end of the game. I'll take Trayvon Coleman out. Big presence underneath.
Yeah, that could make a difference for us. Kenton Weaver will back it way out again. We're down to the last 2.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Weaver. Good ball handling, gives it to Charlie Yoder. Charlie drives it into the lane, dishes it to Rensberger, but it goes through his hands and out of bounds.
I think Nick thought that ball was going up.
I think so too. 2:22 to go in the game. Hofert with it. Bounce passes it to Hand. Hand gets it to Eddington. Now right side back to Hofert. 43-30 Westview with 2 minutes now to go in the ball game.
We're still just in no hurry.
No, it's just unbelievable.
Well, I guess they realize, though, that if they speed it up, that plays right into our strong suit. So
yeah, but that's their game, and then yeah, they just have to stick with whatever they can do. Shot by Eddington's good, and a quick timeout called by Everingham. Minute 43 to go in the ball game. 43-32 Westview. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Topeka Do It Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do It Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do It Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do It Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
We're back, ready to resume action after the timeout called by Wawasee with a minute 43 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview with an 11-point lead, 43-32.
Better go.
I was watching that. One of our fans fell over there. Shot underneath. Josh has got it again.
Josh likes this kind of play. 8 points this quarter.
45-32 now. I think it's safe lead for the Warriors at this point. Long shot from the corner is off the mark. No good by Eddington. But up court quick again. And oh, the shot won't fall this time for Nick Rensberger. Hand will put up a three, and he hits. That'll be his second three, and once again, Everingham calls a timeout. 10-point lead now for Westview with a minute and 6 seconds to go. This is going to be a full 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Kenton Weaver will inbound for Westview underneath the Wawasee basket. He'll get it into Hales. Right back to Weaver. Weaver bounce passes it to Charlie Yoder. Attempted double team. He goes right between them and is reached in on and fouled.
He'll get to go to the stripe where that's the first one-on-one. Boyer's called for that, his third, all here in the second half. Charlie with 5 points so far.
Charlie with 5 and Hales with 4, and we're still leading by now at 11. And Charlie has
this is a stat that might help explain that. Josh Hostetler has 14 points, and he is shooting 88% for the game. He's missed one shot.
Yeah, kind of a good game there for Josh. 7 points now for Charlie, 47-35. Inside a minute to go now in the ball game. Jacob Hand with the ball, tries to feed it underneath the Boyer. Deflected away, Charlie to Hales, shot's good. First field goal of the night for Elijah Hales with 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Looking at each other running down there, say who's gonna shoot this one.
Nice block by Charlie Yoder. Ball stripped away by Wawasee. Pass underneath from Eddington to Boyer, and his shot is good, and a timeout called. With 26.3 seconds to go. Take a minor miracle for Wawasee to come back on this one, but it's good that the coach doesn't give up.
Yeah. I think I say this every year when we play Wawasee. I just remember my senior year, we were down by 6 with like about 26 seconds to go, I think, and that was before the three-point shot. Hit a shot, stole the inbound pass, hit a shot, stole the inbound pass, hit a shot. I mean, and tied it and went into overtime. I don't even remember if we won or not. I just remember how amazing it was.
So we were the ones that came back?
Yeah, we were down by 6.
Wow. That was here?
No, that was there.
Wow. What a game. 49-37. Both teams out of their huddle after the full time.
It might have been our junior year, because if it was our senior year, then it should have been here because it's an even year. That would have been 84. So
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Yeah.
Kenton Weaver to Josh Hostetler. Elijah Hales, 20 seconds. Shot up. Good. Good feed underneath to Charlie Yoder. 51-37, 15 seconds. Hand drives it all the way to the hoop. Has it batted away by Charlie Yoder. Couple of big blocks here in the late going for Charlie. Elijah Hales drives it. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Warriors have won 19 games on the season with a victory tonight over the Wawasee Warriors by a score of 51-37. Dan will be back to take a look at stats and scoring right after this 2-minute timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information. Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
And we're back here at Westview High School. Crowd clearing out quickly on this weeknight. We're just talking about the fact off the air that it sure feels like a weekend, but it's only Tuesday. And we get 2 more games this week, so we have a doubleheader on a weekend. That's pretty rare anymore. Used to be back in the day that was pretty much every weekend. There would be 2 boys games on the weekend. But taking a look at individual stats, the Wawasee Warriors led tonight by senior Jarius Boyer. 18 points tonight for him. He had 2 threes in the third period. All the rest of his points, he had 2 free throws, and the rest of his points regular buckets. 18 points to lead the way for Wawasee. 8 points for Jacob Hand, also 6'1" senior, and he got that with 2 threes and a 2. 6 points tonight for Trayvon Coleman, all his points inside and all in the first half. And then 3 points for Bennett Hofert, came in off the bench and hit a 3-pointer in the first period. That was their only 3 they had hit in the first half. In the second half, they ended up hitting they were 4 of 7 in the second half. So they finished the night 5 of 11, just under 50% from 3-point range, and I'm showing him 10 of 20, exactly 50% from inside the arc. And just sort of a little, if you think about that, they shot 50% for the game, essentially. They were just a tick under, and they lost by 14. Part of it, I think, would be the difference in turnovers. 8 turnovers on Westview compared to, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 for the Wawasee. Anyway, taking a look at individual stats for Westview, led tonight by Josh Hostetler. I think that's his 3rd game now.
Yep.
3rd in the last 5 or 6 games that he's been our leading scorer.
Yeah.
14 points, and that was shooting 88% from the field. He was 7 of 8. He had missed his second shot that he tried. He'd made one in the first period. He missed one in the second period. And for the second half, he was 6 of 6, including 4 of 4 in the fourth period to lead the Warriors tonight, 14 points. Nick Rensberger, not far behind. He also took 8 shots. He made 5 of them, so he shot 63%. So 12 points for him, and he also hit 2 free throws. So I guess he would, 5 of 8 from the free throw from inside the arc. Charlie Yoder came back and scored some points there at the end. 9 points for him. 8 points for Dennis Wingard. I'm thinking that's probably a high for Dennis. I'm not quite sure. I don't have all the individual stats. 6 points for Elijah Hales, and Sam Sharp 2 points. And that might have been the first 2 of the game. I don't remember for sure, but I know he hit one early on in either the second or the fourth. Either the first 2 points or else the next 2. So Sam Sharp rounded out the scoring for Westview. But one of the things that I really like seeing, so not only did we have that great shooting for a couple of the guys, but as a team we ended up, so at halftime we were at 35%, and we didn't put up a single 3 tonight. I don't show that we should. Well, now wait a minute, didn't Hale? No, he didn't. I think every shot was inside the arc.
Wow.
I don't show anyway. You can check Ryan's stats there, but I show that we finished the night 21 of 43. So almost the exact same percentage of shooting as Wawasee. So just a tick under 50%, 21 of 43. But the big difference is we were 21 of 43. We were 8 of 23 in the first half, and we were 13 of 20 in the second half, so much higher shooting percentage in the second half. And I think part of that was we had some breakaway buckets and layups and a lot of quick points that way. We had a 20 to 15 rebounding advantage, only 6 fouls whistled on Westview and 11 on Wawasee. And here's the other stat. We took 9 free throws tonight, and we made 9 free throws tonight.
That's great.
100%. So Charlie was 3 of 3, Hales 4 of 4, and Rensberger 2 of 2. So made every single free throw. That is great to see. Wawasee only missed 1 for the night, but they only took 3. So overall, Westview pretty much starting in the third quarter. Well, okay, so early in the game there was a lot of not turnovers, but scoring going back and forth, and we had 2 ties and 3 lead changes in the first quarter. And then we had 3 ties and 3 lead changes in the second quarter. And then to start the second half, there was 1 lead change. Westview took the lead and never gave it up. So we led the entire second half. Well, other than the first however many seconds it took us to get our first points of the second half. Otherwise, we led the entire second half.
Third quarter was our best quarter, too.
We outscored them 7. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It was the most points we scored,
right.
But the biggest difference was actually in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, it took them until the 143 mark. Only 143 left in the fourth quarter before Wawasee scored in that fourth quarter. In the meantime, we had rattled off 8 points. So we scored the most in the third quarter, 17, but they'd scored 11. In the fourth quarter, we outscored them 16-7.
Yeah, very good ball game by Westview. We seem to have a very solid team this year. We're deep as far as scoring is concerned. We can be.
Well,
anybody
I love that.
Can step up. Yeah.
I mean, so if Dennis would have hit 1 more shot, he'd have been in double figures, and then we'd have had 3 people in double figures, and our 2 leading scorers not in double figures.
Right. Dennis came in with a 1.4 point per game average. Josh was 7.7. Nick has really gotten it going as far as that's concerned in the last few games. He's up to 13.3, but
so he was just a tick under his average at 12.
Exactly. But Charlie and Elijah I mean, of course, they performed well tonight, but they didn't have to score much to win this ball game as their teammates stepped up in that capacity.
Yeah, I don't keep track of assists. Does he keep track of assists on there? So Charlie with 2, Kenton with 3, Elijah with 6. I thought he had a bunch. Nick with 3, Josh with 2. 16 assists tonight.
Yep.
So 16 assists out of 43 shots, or out of 21 made shots. So that's great. That's team basketball.
Yes, it is. Great ball game for the Warriors tonight as they're 1 win away from hitting the 20-win mark, and that is a great season. 19-1 now with this win tonight. Wawasee falls to 5-14. Great night for the JV as well, as they won 55-48. So congratulations to Coach Hales and his JV team as well. Glad you could join us tonight for our broadcast. We hope to see you on Friday night over at Goshen for that game. But if you can't make it, you can join us for, it'll be live audio and delayed video. And then Saturday night will be audio only from Prairie Heights. So 2 more games this week, Friday and Saturday. Once again, the final score tonight, Westview 51, Wawasee 37. For our camera operator, Matthew Byler, color commentator Dan Byler, and of course our engineer Justin Geigling. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night, everyone.
Today's streaming broadcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com has been made possible by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and LaGuana. Silver sponsors are Riegsecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. Check the schedule on our website for our next streamcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com.